Hey, how's it going, everyone?
17?
Yep, 17.
What school?
St Paul's Grammar School.
St Paul's Grammar School.
Yep.
And Roslyn, I just want to enlighten our viewers. If you're hearing a bit of noise in the background, that's probably because we're obviously on property, and the adjoining properties, I think, are kind of doing a bit of work. So if there's a bit of a drone, that's only because they've got some tractors or something happening. What was your... Firstly, why did you actually come and do the 5 days? And you shared this last night.
I did. I shared this last night. I came here to get a tick in the box for a sort of community service aspect of school, but after a few days I sort of found that it's a lot more than just that tick in the box. You grow so much, you change so much, and it's just an awesome experience, and it's not just that tick in the box.
So would you have come if there wasn't that tick in the box?
Probably, yeah, because I still like the outdoors. I've done like Duke of Ed and that kind of stuff, and I love being outside. I've got property myself. I love bushwalking. I love outdoors and stuff.
So you're a pretty outdoors girl anyway.
Yeah, love it.
Okay. Was it, I mean, we always have expectations before we come into something. What were your expectations, just briefly?
Expectations, like how? What sort of like self in
What
myself?
you expected from the 5 days and the people.
Okay, I expected some of the people to be a bit, whingy, complaining and stuff, but our group of people was really, really cool. We got along really, really well.
Why did you expect whingy complaining? Has that been your experience in the
that's
past?
just like, because I know I'm that kind of person. When I go bushwalking, I'm the whingy complaining type of person, so
Are
I'm
you?
expecting that kind of stuff, and I was expecting like it to be a lot like really hard sort of like physical stuff, and it has been that, but it's also been like mentally changing for me as well.
What has changed mentally?
Mentally, I look at people differently now. I feel that like I've had a few first impressions of people, and I realise that's not all them. And mentally, I can get over things like the physical barrier. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't like the physical pain, but mentally, once I get over that, it's really cool to know that you've done something that you usually, like I said, like you'd complain and you wouldn't be able to do. But yeah, that's probably how I've changed.
Okay. Did you have any blocks in the 5 days where you wanted to go home, or you flatly weren't going to do something, and how did you work through that?
I had a few, like, first couple of nights I'm like, man, what am I doing here? But like, I don't know, you sort of just got into it.
Why? What was it that was pressing your buttons?
I don't know, just the people, you just don't want to let them down. Like, I mean, Leslie and that, they've put so much time and effort into it. I think the least we can do is just to pay them back and do all that kind of stuff.
But why did you want to cop out?
Why did I want to cop? I don't really know. I just
pressing
think,
your
I don't know, I just think, I don't like failure, man. I just like to say, man, I did that. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
So do you think all schools should have an experience of this?
Yeah, heaps, yeah, they should.
Is it different to other camps you've been on?
Yeah, different in the people in that, and the areas, sort of, yeah, different areas.
In what way different?
In what way?
Is it more rugged with the bushland, or?
Yeah, it is a bit, yeah.
Are other camps a bit more pristine?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're a lot, yeah, they would be, but yeah, this rocks.
This rocks.
Yeah, it rocks.
So do you think your family and friends will notice any different? I mean, I know 5 days isn't long on one level, but it's been a journey.
It has been. It's been a heaps changing journey. I hope they notice the difference, because I know I can see like the difference made in me, like mentally, physically, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope they notice.
What do you think is going to change for you once you go back out there this afternoon? And over the next few months, is there anything you'll now do differently? Do you think you'll see differently, think differently?
I think I'll definitely take a lot more attention to the environment aspect, but also people, in the way that you interact with them. Like, you just don't judge, because I'm a really judgmental sort of person. Like, what I see is what I think of them. I don't really sort of get to know them in that deeper level, and I think I would do that more so with when I get back out there and that.
Okay, what is it you want to do in life?
I want to become a journalist.
Ah, what sort of stuff do you want to write about?
Anything. I love writing.
Is there a certain subject, or?
Sports is usually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all the best, and we're going to
Cool.
see you all again in a couple of months' time, because we're going to do a revisit.
Really?
Probably. I think I'll probably let the cat out of the bag. I do that a lot.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, we'd like to see what's happened in a few months.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Cool.
Take care.
You
See you
too.
soon.
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is Roslyn. Back with the next one. And we have Scott here. Scott, what was your positive quality for the 5 days?
Positive quality. Oh, it was an awesome experience.
Was a sociable Scott? You know, we're doing that one in the beginning.
Yeah.
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 And how old are you?
Sociable. I am 17.
And what school?
I'm from St John's Pass High School.
Okay. Why did you decide to do the program?
Oh, I love the show Survivor. I thought it was going to be like Survivor and we have to like tough it out. It's nothing like it, but it's been...
So it wasn't tough enough for you?
Nah, but it's not what I expected.
Okay, so what was it then? If you're going to sum it up, what was it?
In one word.
A sentence.
Sentence. And a big experience.
Yeah? Did anything change for you in here?
Oh, just the way that how to treat animals and have respect for the environment.
You glad you did it?
Yeah, I would love to do it again sometime too.
You'd love to do it again sometime too. So even though it wasn't quite as out there, because you're a pretty out there guy.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like what sort of stuff do you do when you spare time?
I just train myself and train, play sport. And
So you're really active?
yeah.
Yeah? I noticed that one of the afternoons you and Ben were just racing ahead. And that was the afternoon after you'd been for some enormous big walk. And I was watching these two guys racing ahead of one of the cars along the bush track. And I just thought, where do you get your energy from? It was enormous. It was enormous.
So the training.
So do you think kids in all the schools should have a go at this?
Yeah, I reckon everyone should give it a go.
Yeah?
They'll find have heaps more respect in the environment.
Have you been to many camps over the years?
2.
Yeah.
The last 5 years.
And how was that in comparison to this one?
Well, the last one, we just stayed in huts and it was just normal, and then just went canoeing. This one we actually had to experience making our own shelter and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep, so it wasn't quite as pristine as some of the other camps out there. And they all have their place, obviously. But the big thing about the Valley Centre is their 170 acres of just bush, isn't it?
Yeah. It's extraordinary, all the rocks you get climb up when you're going for a bushwalk and stuff like that.
And how was the abseiling?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You done it before?
Yeah, I went earlier this year. I went abseiling.
Alrighty. We might see you in a couple of months' time.
Yeah, possibility, a big possibility.
Yeah, because I think also you were saying you wouldn't mind being one of the mentors for the next programs.
Mm.
Yeah. Scott, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We may see more of Scott again in the future.